What's up, guys? BTBS here. Welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies. Got some cool stuff to do today. I just want to check something first. 52% complete on that, which means I have no idea how much witch you need. Go with the flu. That means we only need like another 80 buckets. How many buckets worth do we have? 11 and another 6. I might as well stick some more seeds in there before I bugger off. So I'm just pumping some seeds in here manually, why not? So yes, today we are going to be doing a whole load of blood magic, blood alchemy stuff. Now I'll just say, I've just spent like the last hour just getting ready for this because there's so much that needs to be done. And I'll also say that this air sigil, which I had to create for that last blood magic quest I had to do, is possibly my favourite piece of equipment. You use it to propel yourself in one direction. It takes some blood to do that. I mean, we can see if I do that, I've got 700 and then 50 blood to propel yourself, which isn't much, and you can use it to bring yourself in for a smooth landing, but you can use it slowly like this, and you can roughly work out how high something is as well, because it gives you 15 blocks. Just you know, be careful. I think I've killed myself once or twice just by falling with this thing. Great fun though. Possibly my favourite mode of transportation, I must say. So, yes, we have a lot to do today. So, quest book. Today we are working on the Eurowizard Steve, and we need to make a ritual of the full spring, so that we can get into the deeper aspects of magic. So, to make the ritual of the full spring, we need okay, there's two different ones, and we can't make this one, so don't worry about that. We need to take items of various elements and infuse them in the blood altar, and then craft them to make the ritual. We don't technically need this to do the rituals, but the quest requires it, and I'm lazy anyway. But what the divining rod type item that you saw gives you is the ability to... does it just take 1,000 blood of each? It does. Good. It gives you the ability to... we need that, that, and that. Fuck, what am I saying? Yes, it gives you the ability to do the rituals automatically instead of having to lay out the items manually. And these rituals are all giant multi-blocks that you have to put down and then colour manually. Some of them can be like I think some of them can reach a few hundred blocks, and I'll be fucking buggered if I'm going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do it this way. Fine. That, and then we need that. Oh yeah, you can't shift those in, can you? Get in there, you bastard. Is that all right? Blue, red, green, dark blue. There we go. Ritual of the full spring. Excellent. Now, this doesn't actually do anything until we make another item. So the item we need to make now is the Master Ritual Stone, which requires ritual stones and obsidian. The ritual stones are are the reason I've spent an hour doing nothing, just trying to get ready for this. So I don't think the recipe is supposed to be this much of a cunt normally, but what it requires is 4 stones, takes 4 reinforced slates and 4 obsidian. Now the reinforced slates take 3,000 blood, or for me 6 hearts, and probably about 45 seconds each. And I had to make 28 of them. So I was sitting there for the longest time just twiddling my fucking thumbs doing nothing. Wow, that created really quickly. So, I'll put that aside for now. So the obsidian goes in. We need to make ritual stones. So they go there, and then I think it was the apprentice blood orb, yes. And that gets us our 28 ritual stones. And then we need to make the master blood thing. No, master one requires the magicians. We do have a magicians, don't we? Yeah, we do. I know where it is. And this is one of the reasons I also got this out, was because I hate travelling from one side of my platform to the other. But it's actually kind of fun if there's a sense of danger. I love this thing. There we go. That creates our master ritual stone. I will take my blood orb back, thank you. So I think I needed like my weak and my magicians just to do this. Now, the master ritual stone, what you do is you place it down, and then you right click on it with this. Isn't there supposed to be... Ah, there you go. Ritual of containment. Binding is what we want. Well, excuse the fuck out of me, vacuum hopper. Now, we're actually going to need a place to do this. I'm not sure if we have enough space over there. We should have. It's a 9x9, I believe, this ritual. So we should be good. But we're going to need something else. We're going to need the activation crystal. The activation crystal, which is a lava crystal. And by the way, if you've never used a lava crystal, you can put them in a furnace and they burn like fuel and they cost blood. And if you run out of blood in your network, it just puts a nausea effect on you. And it still burns perfectly fine. So, this way to victory. So we need to turn this into this, so 10,000 blood in the altar. Which is... Whoa! Whoa, Nelly, that was close. That should be 5,000 blood, because I get 50 a pop. Let me just make sure. Yes. There we go. That should be exactly 10,000 blood. Lovely, lovely. So now we'll just pop the lava crystal in there. And I currently got like my particles and stuff off. My instant health potion is completely out of itself. Just, I'm not sure if we need a blood orb in there, but I'll put my blood orb in there anyway. There we go. Let's just get some gulp. Delicious. There we go. We now have our weak activation crystal, so we should be good to go. Let's just do this, and if we take the ritual here, we're going to need to clear out everything in the way, because this ritual does not like anything interrupting it. Yeah, that should be good. Now we've got the ritual of beninding. Ah, bollocks! I forgot to. Ow! Didn't come in for such a soft landing as I hoped. Lovely. So, basically, if you didn't make this catalyst, the ritual catalyst, you would have to place all of the items down yourself and colour each of them as well. But since we do have this, I believe all we have to do is hold right click on here and it will place everything in the appropriate position for us. And there we go. So I'm not really sure what else you have to do. According to the book, you need to place a diamond sword in there. Do I have any diamonds left in here? No. I'm desperately low on diamonds. I'm going to have so much fun digging in the nether again. I'll take that blood orb back. And I need a stick. Stick. Stick, stick, stick. There we go, stick. Yes, you activate the ritual stone, I believe. And then you place the diamond sword in there. So, you activate. You throw the diamond sword in and you run away, I believe. Let's turn the particles on because I have less than no idea what's happening right now. Let me just check the quest book. Yes, so now what you have to do is construct the ritual, activate it, and throw in a diamond sword, then run like hell. Further information and safety tips can be found on the website. So, activate it, throw in a diamond sword, and then get back. Is that going to work? No? Give me 1 second. I should have like a beginner's guide wiki page open here just to help me out. Binding. Right. Put down your ritual. Hit it with the ritual diviner. Your structure will be complete. Okay. Grab yourself a diamond sword, head to the master ritual stone, smack it with a weak activation catalyst. Yeah, smack it with your weak activation catalyst. Is that what I've got here? Yeah. Does it need to be bound to me? That's probably why. Oh, I just read a little bit ahead and now I'm kind of worried. 1 second. Sorry about just doing that live. I would normally pause and stuff, but I really can't be asked to keep pausing and stuff. Yeah, I just read on a little bit, and if what it says is true, I don't want a wooden floor. Yeah, apparently it's gonna put fire everywhere. So let me just move this and do this. Lovely. Take this and just put these away. So I think it was because I didn't have the activation catalyst bound to me. It didn't know what the fuck was going on. So, activate it. Throw in the diamond sword. Fuck it hell. Yep, fire. Ow, ow, ow. Holy crap, that's awesome. And we have a bound blade, which you have to shift right click to activate. Yeah, I am kind of glad I read ahead. So, yeah, swap your floors out before doing this. Now, this bound blade is an incredibly interesting item. It's pulling blood off me because it's active. So it starts in a glob, just like... Oh, you actually can't see the glob. Okay, so it starts in a glob, like this, just a sort of unbound glob of stuff. And then when you activate it by holding shift right click, it starts to draw blood from you to keep itself in its active state. And when it is active, it does 12 damage a hit and inflicts level 3 weakness on anything it does hit. So it is kind of a really nice weapon. But if you run out of blood in your blood network, which I'm pretty sure I've explained to you guys, it's sort of like a large internal mana pool that your character has. And to fill it up, you take a bloodstone, like whatever blood orb you've got, and you place it in your altar, and then you bleed over it. So if you see right now, I've got 80,350. If I bleed over that, and then it all gets absorbed, I just gained another 500. You can just straight out take your blood orb and right click with it, but then you don't get the bonus for all the altar stuff you've got. So I only get 200 blood a click instead of 500. So it is definitely worth it if you've got a nice self-sacrifice altar, or just any way of getting a lot of blood into here. But yeah, when it's in its sword form, it drains blood from your blood pool to keep itself active. Let's see, 450 didn't actually drain anything. Is that? There we go, 50 just disappeared. And when you use it, it also drains blood. So you'll see... Yeah, see, I've lost a bit more there. And now, does this one... No, the sword doesn't have a right click. That's a shame. Did we just... yeah. So, what you need to do with this here bound sword is kill yourself some enemies. And I know that sounds like a sort of simple thing to do, but it might take a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a sneaky little fucker. Take this here flight potion. Move myself up into the high life. Up here. And I'm going to go and have some fun with my blade. So what we're actually trying to do is gain an item here, which is called a blood shard. Where's my magnet? There it is. And the only way to gain a blood shard is, well, the game would have you think the only way to get a blood shard is to kill an enemy with this sword. But it's actually not. You can kill an enemy with any weakness 3 item. So it could be just like, I actually don't know. I know there's other stuff in Blood Magic which gives weakness 3 debuff, but that's all I know. I don't know if there's any others, or like a way of making a weapon give a weakness 3 debuff. But basically, you have to kill enemies with the weakness 3 debuff to have a chance of getting a blood shard from them, and that is what we're after. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to engineer this a little bit. So, what's in here? Blaze. No, thank you. I do not want to do this on Blaze. By the way, the enemies that spawn from here can be rare enemies, as is evidenced by the fact that I have Ender Lily Seeds, Invar Armor, Stones, Paintings, Boats, and Enchanted Books and Swords. So be careful with that, because if you spawn something really bad, you could fuck yourself over majorly. We are going to spawn skeletons. Spawn exact copy, no. And then we're just going to do... that. Oh, it's actually activated from the outside, isn't it? Duh. Oh, we're also going to want to turn this off by turning that on. So we turn this on, and we get a bunch of... This fire is horrifying to my ears. I'm going to probably go through and swap out all of the floors in my entire place for new stuff, because I am terrified. So, now the massacre starts. And, yeah, I have no idea what the chance of getting the item I'm after is. I'm just going to guess it's not a high chance. Doesn't seem like the sort of thing that would be a high chance. Also, as a side note, let me just turn the volume down a little bit. As a side note, you don't have to kill the enemies with a weapon that causes the debuff. You just have to kill an enemy that has the debuff on them. So if you can make like a high level weakness potion, I don't know how, but if you could, that would actually suffice. You could just like poison a whole bunch of enemies, and that would be good enough, and then you could just go around and kill them with like a normal diamond sword or a tinker's sword or anything really. Now let's just clear this out, because these guys are just going to shoot arrows at each other. Fucking arrow jockeys! Die, you bastards! There we go. Also, remember the ever-present threat in this series that if your hunger drops to 0, you die instantly. Always remember that. Oh, I had a bag. Whoa, I am full of arrows. Wow, that looks awesome. I love the way that looks. Anything to drop off? Bow. So the blood shards, these are what we were after. These are going to be incredibly fun to play around with. Now you only need 2 blood shards to move on in the Blood Alchemy quest line, but I think the more the merrier. Now let me just check this, because I believe, yes, that is... Oh, oh, you get it back. That's cool. Consume and reward. Claim. Sweet. So, that is another heart for us. Ding. And a legendary level bag. Please be good. Oh, magical wood and enchantment. That's not bad, actually. Yeah, you know what? That's not bad. I've been using the golden bag of holding, which you can put reincarnating on, but the problem is the reincarnating disappears every time it's used. I originally thought this was a bug. Turns out it's a feature. So I had to make a whole bunch of magical wood to get my bag back to reincarnating. Magic. Yeah, I've got like half a stack of it now. And it's not cheap. Well, it can be, but it's the way I make it, it's not. You make it by... I'm sure I've shown you guys this before. Magical wood is made with various enchanted books, and the better the enchant on the book, the more magical wood you get. So for basic ones like Unbreaking, I think gives 8 books, but if you use some more expensive ones like Protection 5, 4 of those gives you 22 books when I did it last. Might have been changed by now. But yeah, always pay attention to that. That is something very important. I also need to fill up my flight potion. Oh yeah, I've got that fire resistance. See, I've got a fire resistance that I made, which is 14 minutes. Now, this is actually where blood magic really opens up. And let's take a look at the next quest here. Solid blood. We need to make bloodstone bricks, which is perfect because that is exactly what we were going to make anyway. So we need some stone. Believe it or not, it is as cheap as this. You take a piece of stone and a piece of blood, and that gives you 32 pieces of bloodstone. And if we just submit those, that is our next quest done already. And we got a 7-minute regen potion. Nice. We also got another new heart, which I can't use. Oh yeah, those ones can't be can't be right-clicked on. So we now have 21 health, 21 hearts, even more than 21 health. So that is that quest done. That is possibly the easiest quest because we went and got the blood. And oh, we are completely done with the blood magic side of this quest. Damn. Well, I guess we better just play around with blood magic for the rest of the episode then. The next thing to do, by the way, now that we have the bloodstone, we can make the next level of altar. And I think I've got a picture of it because I am a cheaty little fucker. Yes, there we go. I do have a picture of it for me. So what we're going to need to do is go down a block, out 2 blocks from here. So we're either going to have to move this entire thing up, or dig the floor out. I think we can dig the floor out. Why not? Let me just go bag surfing for a moment. One thing I definitely want is my flight potion, because I have a feeling I'm going to fall. And what I'm going to do... Actually, you know, I've got a sneakier way of doing this. Instead of spending all this time getting tools and equipment and digging it out properly, let's use Thorncraft. So we take some gravel, and we take the wand of equal trade that so generously saved our asses earlier. And then we just swap out whatever we want. So yeah, we need to go down a block and then out 2 blocks to there. So I'm gonna want to cut it out till at least here. That is terrifying, just watching my floor fall away. Shit. Fly, 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 fly. Up, 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 you bastard. No! Ooh. Wow, that was so close. Oh. Oh my god, guys. Do you realise what I just did? I just saved my arse. Oh. Oh, talk about a fucking panic attack. Holy shit. Always use your flight potion before you try to fly. Helpful tip. Which I really could have done with being told beforehand. Apparently. Because apparently I'm a fucking moron. Right, I think I can hold it together now. I am shaking a little bit. That was very, very nerve-wracking. Oh yeah, we never opened that bag, did we? Full disclosure, I almost let a little bit of wee out then. I didn't actually, but I almost did. So, holy fuck. Oh Christ! Right, we need blood runes. We're going to need 28 of them, which means I'm going to need some more blank slates. Damn it. Activate flight. So, blank slates, which mean I'm going to need stone brack. No, just stone, not stone brack. Stone, and I'm going to need my suicide kit, which is that, and that. So, each one just needs 1,000. So we're just going to pump it full of loads and just take them out when they're done. How many of these do I need? It's like 2 per ritual stone, isn't it? 2 per blood rune. Yeah, it's 2 for each blood rune, and I don't have any spare blood runes, and I need 6 more of these, so just 12 of these. Oh, wow. I need a minute to calm down. I cannot believe not only is it the fact that I almost just fell to my death, which is always terrifying in this game, but the stuff I had on me, it would have crippled me for a long time, because I would have lost like a lot of really expensive stuff like fluid baths and my thing and my tools and my potions. I would have lost a reward bag, a fucking magnet, my Thormy embossed silverwood wand with its enchanted thing on it. It would have taken me so long to come back from that. It probably would have been like a week before I played the pack again, just because I was so pissed. But I'm okay now. That was so fucking crazy. But then the other thing that makes it even crazier was the fact that I didn't realise I was falling for a good second or so. So I'd already lost so much space. And then the fact that I managed to drink my potion and start flying, and literally if I had been a second later, everything would have gone. I managed to drink my potion and I managed to fly, and even if I just started flying later, like if I hadn't tapped the flight thing, the double tapped space properly, still, oh man. I think I spend too much time playing video games, considering how much that got to me. I'm going on about it as if it happened to me in real life. What else do we need? Weak blood orb. I took that out of my thing, didn't I? Blood orb. Did I leave you in here? No. Oh, I put it in my golden bag of hoarding. Yeah, there it is. Blood orb. That gives us the 28 blood runes that we need. So all you have to do for this next upgrade is just do 7 of these like that. And then some corners as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not really too much extra to add, and it does mean that I can now spend time off camera upgrading these and get a whole bunch more self-sacrifice or something like that runes in there, which would be a lot of fun. Because I like my my self-sacrifice to give me a nice amount of blood. So the 500 that is currently giving me is like almost perfect, because it's just like, oh, that is You know, everything that's done in the Blood Altar pretty much uses multiples of 1,000 normally. So that is perfect. Now what do I need? I need pillars here, which are slightly taller than the other ones. So let me get some stone brick. No, I want nether brick. And they go here on the intersection. And then I think it's just one block higher and a bloodstone on top. So one like that. Is that too high? That is too high. Ooh-hoo-hoo. I'm okay with fucking around near the edge when I know I'm safe, but still going a little bit doolally about, you know, how perfectly close I was to dying. That would have been horrible. Just absolutely horrible. And I think, if we check this now, we now have a tier 4 Blood Altar. And tier 4 means that we can take one of these weak bloodstones, weak blood shards, and we can put it in the altar with 40,000 blood to get the new level of Blood Orb. And I want to do that, even though I should be ending the episode. I need to do this. I have to do this. Need this new Blood Orb. So, gonna need this and possibly my healing potion, or just another swig from my regen potion. So, what's in there now? That's 10k. My healing potion, lovely. So we've got 10,000 in, and now you can start absorbing. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's like 26k or so. It really doesn't matter if there's any extra. Oh, damn. I probably shouldn't have all the efficiency. There we go. New Blood Orb. Now, the thing I like most about this, the Master Blood Orb, once it's bound to me, like it now is, I can increase my mana pool. I'm not sure if I explained this, but each of the Blood Orbs gives your LP or your mana pool. Mana pool is just easier because everyone knows what mana is. But each of them increases the maximum size of your mana pool. And with the one I was using before, this guy, with the Magician's Blood Orb, my maximum mana pool was 150,000. With this, the Master Blood Orb, I believe it's around 2 million. So I can do this, where you stick it in there and then just keep feeding it. And it absorbs the blood. Does it absorb the blood faster as well? You know, I think it does. Probably because it's a higher tier altar. So I can do this. And just absolutely spam it. And yeah, it absorbs the blood a lot faster than it did before. And if I just check my own, I'm currently at like 80,000. So I'm going to have to leave it here on the creation of the Magician's, the Master Blood Orb for now. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've been enjoying. I know I have. I can't believe that this episode and the last episode, they each felt like 2 minutes to me, but they were like half an hour long. That's some of the best recording is when that happens, because it's like I don't feel the fatigue of recording, and all I want to do is just record again. But I will tell you what I do want to do now that we have the new Blood Orb. And in fact, while I'm here, let me just open this bag, because it is an epic level bag. Oh, 5 Ender Lily seeds, nice, nice. So now that I have this Master Blood Orb, we actually have a few new things that we can build. And oh wow, I can duplicate my blood shards. Nice. But what I want to build is I want to work towards some potion stuff. And yeah, Incendium is actually going to be one of the things I need for it. What I want to do is make catalysts. So, let's see, the mundane... No, I want the greater catalysts require at least a master blood orb to make. And the greater ones are the ones that give you the level 3 in power, or the level 4 in power, so level 4 healing, or like the level 4 regen, and the level 4... the greater lengthening catalysts are the ones that allow you to make potions that are like 40 minutes long. I happen to think... I think my regen potion that I've got in my bag is a level 3 regen length. It's level 4 regen and a length of 3. So this can probably be made to be like a minute and a half of regen 4, which is insane. So yeah, I'm probably going to play around with some of those off camera. I'm so glad I have my new blood altar. I'm going to pretty this place up as well because it looks like shite. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I really hope you've been enjoying this series because I have been having a blast with it. Especially when I get, you know, time warping episodes which feel like nothing on me to record. It is just the best. I'm having so much fun. So thanks for watching. I'm probably going to upgrade some of these runes around the edges as well now that I've got another 28 to work with. I will see you guys next time. Peace out.